If you a gaslighter, I know you could care less, but the reality is COVID still exists. I actually came across this African American doctor that was putting out a message informing people that the COVID summer strand was in effect, that it had mutated into 2 different forms. So just FYI, be diligent.
This is Dr. Hernando Carter, your board-certified internal medicine physician, primary care extraordinaire. Just stopping by to let you know that the summer COVID surge is here. COVID cases are on the rise. There are 2 newer variants. And remember, a variant is just when a virus mutates and changes so that it can survive. One variant is called FLIRT, F-L-I-R-T. Yes, you heard that right. And the other variant is LB.1. You still have similar symptoms when compared to previous variants: sinus congestion, nasal drainage, cough. But we are seeing a little bit more GI symptoms with these, so diarrhea, nausea. So protect yourself, everyone. I had 2 patients walk into the clinic today with COVID symptoms. We swabbed them and they were immediately positive all around large gatherings. So protect yourself and be safe.
I am one of those people that have had COVID to a very severe extent. So that is something I don't play with. And unfortunately, according to CNN, President Joe Biden tested positive for COVID on Wednesday and is experiencing mild symptoms, according to the White House. Biden, who was 81, tested positive following his first event in Las Vegas, where he was expected to later speak at an annual conference. The president's doctor said Biden has received his first dose of vaccine and will be self-isolating at his home in Delaware. And that is in line with the CDC guidelines. Additionally, the president presented this afternoon with upper respiratory symptoms to include runny nose and a non-productive cough. A note from Biden's doctor provided by White House Press Secretary Karen Pierre said he felt okay for his first event of the day, but given that he was not feeling better, point of care testing for COVID-19 was conducted and the results were positive for the virus. The White House confirmed following an announcement at a conference by the president and CEO Janet McGowan after Biden was an hour and a half late to his scheduled appearance. I was just on the phone with President Biden and he shared his deep disappointment at not being able to join us this afternoon. The president has been at many events, as we all know, and he just tested positive for COVID. Bottom line is COVID is still out here, folks, and some people can contract it and do okay, and other people can't. Like me, I'm definitely scared of catching it again. So if you are one of those people, if you have a compromised immune, if you have different diseases or challenges, be diligent and know that COVID is real, and send a prayer up for Biden and hope that he has a speedy recovery. I'm your girl, Boost Boswell, just out here telling the truth.
President Biden has just tested positive for COVID. That, according to the president of UNIDOS, the leader of the organization that was set to host President Biden here in Las Vegas this afternoon, amid a flurry of outreach that the president was doing to black voters and Hispanic voters as he tried to shore up support from critical constituencies. The UNIDOS president noting that Biden has done many more public events. He's been with crowds. He was just at a local restaurant earlier this afternoon filming an interview with a local Latino media outlet. And it was shortly after that word began spreading here in the ballroom that the president would not be attending this event to deliver his remarks that at this point have now been delayed considerably throughout the afternoon. There was an audible gasp in the ballroom when that news was delivered, but as The leader of Unidos explained that President Biden planned to address the group at some point in the future and said that they will continue to support the president in his policies and his efforts. There was some applause that broke out among the crowd. Remember, the second gentleman tested positive for COVID a little bit more than a week ago. So there has been some exposure in the White House from some people who have tested positive, but it's unclear exactly where President Biden picked this up.
Trust in me. You said I can trust in you.